Just that there's a lot of moving parts, and it's really important to kind of get those parts kind of integrated and all like organized, before you start, rolling with the project. And you also have to kind of be spontaneous, kind of react as the project goes along. Things that you thought were a great idea at the beginning, maybe we'll change it, this will work better, and pretty much everybody's been contributing on this project, whether you're, an associate creative director like me or you're a developer. The ideas are kind of coming from everybody, which is nice. I'm glad you asked that, because that's pretty much my background. I was trained as a print designer, traditional print. When I graduated, I just was immediately drawn to interactive design. And I decided back then that, I was going to be RGB. I was not going to be CMYK. And as I went along, it kind of went backwards. I got into Flash and HTML, and then I learned development, and I learned how to do XML-driven sites and things like that. Then I learned programming and functions, and kind of touched on object-oriented programming. Not being an expert at that, but I found that as I kind of assumed different roles and got promoted and kind of took on bigger projects, it really came in handy, when I had to talk to developers and say, do this with a relational database, or, can we do that with Ajax, or, what, I think, Flex is probably better for this. So I've found that, while you have to specialize, you do have to kind of know a little bit of everything. Your product has to be sticky. There's got to be a reason to kind of come back to it. Even if it's like a short-lived kind of campaign, there has to be something more to it than just kind of bells and whistles and like, oh, it looks great, or it's got this great piece of content. There's got to be you've got to give the user, they have to feel like they're in control of the experience that they're kind of driving. Yeah, I mean, it just keeps kind of going that way, and you're finding people that aren't even like geeks or technology specialists, like kind of expecting that. So it's really kind of changing how you think about projects, and what, we need to have this data be able to be deployed in different kind of situations. So you definitely have to be a lot more agile when it comes to what you're delivering to clients.